How are my wonderful Leos? How are you guys doing? Seems like forever, right? I hope all is well. Happy New Year again from Garnet Queen Tarot. Thanking you for your support, your friendship, allowing messages to be revealed, your energy. You are thanked very much and appreciated. We're going to do our general reading just to find out what's going on. What page are we on? Speak to us, spirits, on behalf of our wonderful Leos, the lion, representing strength, positivity, growth, everything that's important. You know, that's how we look at it. Everything that's important, Leos. Have you been practicing your breathing exercises? It's quiet. Have you been practicing your breathing exercises? Hello? One more time. It relaxes you, it relaxes me. It's good so things could flow easier because we're breathing. Letting the spirits reign and charge with. Praying and talking to our source. We're acknowledging what it is that we are seeking. We're opening up about the questions that we may have. Talk to us. Speak to us. Four of Cups. Seven of Swords. Queen of Swords. Two of Pentacles. Seven of Wands. Ooh, and the Emperor. Okay. What is going on for our Leos? What is going on? Think you caught somebody in the act, too, of some type of deception. Some untruths are being revealed. You're frustrated. You're looking at the opportunities that are there for you. But you have to focus. You have to refocus, Leo, because somebody was able to get you a little bit off track. When you get off track, your goals and dreams, they take a little bit longer to achieve because of the fact you have to take an alternative route. You're looking out to the future. You wanting to build your solid foundation. You wanting to have that balance in your life. It's being revealed that not everybody is in your corner. So, of course, there's some people you can't trust. And you just imagining a better place. You don't like where you are at this moment because it's not falling in line with your plans. So, however you got thrown off course, you got to get back on because you have so many things yet to achieve and accomplish. And you're like in your learning mode. You're just tired. I think when the year starts out and we're going through retrograde and all these things are taking place, it pulls the energy away from you. So you just have some concerns about some things going on in your life. It makes you more vulnerable, Leo, where you are receptive to change as well as your emotions are a little bit stronger right now. And basically a lot of things are getting on your nerves. You've planned out things a certain way, and when you get thrown off course, it messes with you. You get frustrated, you're pissed off, and you're not sure who's real. You're looking at everybody side eye. And once you reestablish yourself and you get that balance where you're on that track right now, and you're starting to allow the opportunity to shine through, you're recognizing everything for what it is. You don't like the fact that you don't have control at all times. You like to be in control. A lot of times, Leo, you're a lion. So it's a given. And, people get upset and say, you always want to be in charge, or you always want to run the show. It's just you want to make sure it gets done right. And sometimes people don't like that. You know, they get upset. That's not really your concern, how other people feel about certain things. You're just trying to get right, to make things happen in your life. And when a roadblock comes, when an issue comes, a lot of times it's just frustrating. It's not that you can't handle it. It's like, why do you have to keep handling the same things over and over and over and over? That's what gets really frustrating. So I say, Leo, continue to focus, because right now you're on point with everything right now, because you're looking at everything. You want things to flow and go a certain way. And if people are not, you have like a type A personality. So how you're seeing things and how other people may see it is not the same thing. You're determined to get it done no matter what. You're 100% committed to achieving what it is you set forth for yourself. And whatever tweaking and changes you have to make, even about people surrounding you, you will make. You will make. Focus on what it is you're trying to achieve, and you don't tolerate excuses and people's lacking. It's either you here to do the job or you're not. But we're not going to lollygag and play games and not be at our full potential. That irks you most of all. You like people coming correct with you and giving their all. And if they short step, half step, mini step, any step that's not up to your qualifications, it will be known. It will be known. That's the mode you in right now, Leo. You about your business, you about your paper, you about getting ahead. And anybody's trying to block you, they may as well step aside, because you're not going down. You are on the come up, the rise, promotion, everything, the work, the seeds that you have planted, the things you have said, the things you have done, the lessons that you have learned. You are on your grind. And you starting to recognize people for who they are. Some people in your circle is not doing as they should. There's deception somewhere going on. Look at the Seven of Swords. It could be sneaking off to make things better in your life, and you don't want nobody to know about it, because you realize a lot of times you share things with people, and that positive energy can so easily be destroyed. And you may not say anything at the time, or you might cuss somebody out, but it bugs you. It bugs you because somehow, somewhere, there's a little bit of doubt in your mind. And when you're around people that think negatively, they make that doubt grow. You may not say anything about it, but you're listening and you're paying attention. It makes it grow. You know what you want, you know the plans that you want. And if you share it with other people, a lot of times it doesn't manifest, because naysayers, haters, whatever, they tend to bring down the mood, bring down that attachment, make you ask yourself questions as if you're sure. And it kind of weakens your tenacity, because of the fact that you don't want to fail. But a true Leo, as you guys know, you put all of that stuff to the side, forge forward, and not let people block your path. And if there is blockage, you find an alternative route. You plant your seeds. I know you're exhausted, you're tired, but it's the beginning of the year. This is when you implement these acts. This is when those seeds really start growing the way it needs to. Don't give up on that. Come on now, Leo. And I don't want any of you saying anything like, I can't, I ain't able, it's too much, I'm frustrated. No, no, no. I am able. I am willing. I am committed. I am a star. I am a superstar. I'm a lion. Hear me roar. positive affirmations, because this is a critical time in your life, Leo. This is where you're either rebuilding or starting new, fresh, new beginnings, relishing in your power and your greatness and your authority, looking at all the possibilities that you have and the opportunities that are opening for you, where you're gaining substance and balance in your life. You're turning everything around. You're turning everything around in your life. This year just feels different to you. You're just wanting to apply certain things differently. And you know what I say? You know what they always say is, if you keep doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result, that is called sanity. Every experience that you have, you pick up nuggets along the way. With those nuggets, you already apply it to what you already know. And then you come out with a resolution. You don't give up. You don't get sideswiped. You don't get so deep in your thoughts that you can't hear the messages coming to you loud and clear. Get back up. Keep moving forward. Keep digging and planting your seeds, because eventually they will what? Not only grow, but blossom. You sit on your throne knowing that little by little, you are starting to get closer to what it is you want out of life. And it's scary. And you know, lions are not supposed to get scared. So you get scared a little because you're happy that you're coming out of your box, out of your shell, because you know a lion roars and they step out. But you're picking up nuggets and you're paying attention now to messages because you know what you want. Before, yeah, I want this, I want that. But now you're concise, you're dedicated, you're determined 100%, because you see the growth that's been happening in your life and the opportunities and the doors opening for you where you can flap your wings and fly high. And even though you've had opportunities in the past, it just seems like this is so different right now because you're asking the needful questions. You're asking questions that will unveil your truth, what it is you're seeking. And you're coming more into order and aligning yourself with what it is you want and where you see yourself. This is a beautiful time for you, Leo. This is a growth mark. Things are being unveiled to you that you didn't know. People are being unveiled to you that you had no idea that they may have had an ulterior motive or just a fake facade. But you've always had that intuition about them, but you doubted yourself. That happens in life each and every day. People look at you and they envy you. Not try to work on themselves. They envy the fact that they could see the growth and the light shining on you. And sometimes you don't even realize it because you're forging forward. You full steam ahead. You working on achieving your goals. You're not realizing that onlookers are wishing bad on you, envying you, complete jealousy, hating on you, and you there smiling with everybody. Leos have fun and they laugh, but they're also very disciplined. Very disciplined. So, Leo, what I'm saying to you is, whatever experiences came upon your path or are on your path, find an alternative route. Continue to move forward. Look at the seeds that you have planted and see how far they've grown. Do look for that balance in your life and make sure that everything can't be even across the board, but do your best to put them in par with one another so that you can achieve more, be more productive, be more efficient, and not be as stressed when you're going through your challenges. And just pay attention to the people in your circle, what it is they're doing, what it is they really want, and why are you part of their lives? Or is it time to say goodbye to certain people that are going nowhere fast that might be holding you back? You're being very honest with yourself right now. You're being very decisive because you've made up your mind that people that want to be part of your world have to be on a higher level. They can't be there just leeching on to you and trying to get from whatever you do or you make. You're a leader regardless. We know this. That's a given. It's a given. There's nothing you could say about it. It's a given. But now what you're working towards is a strategy. You're trying to strategize as far as moving forward with the resources and tools that you have. You realize that you have innate potential and you've been growing all along. But now you're taking the bull by the horns and saying, this is what I want. This is how I'm going to get there. I'm not going to let anybody sway me. I'm putting my time and my sweat equity into this investment for myself. And I'm going to do the darn thing. I am going to do it. And that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. You're recognizing deception that may be part of some actions going on. You're listening to words. You're manifesting your feeling into what it is you want. And you're in your emotions right now, Leo, because you're recognizing time waits for no one. You're not going to put off what you want to do for tomorrow anymore. You're going to seek out the balance in your life. You're going to keep looking forward, aiming for the stars, listening to the messages and not just acting. Because you already possess an innate strength that no one can compromise. You're a lion. You roar when you need to. You achieve and you protect and you love. But it's important for you to have things organized and lined up for your better self, for you to grow. You're watering those seeds each and every day. And you want to be in the circles where you're not the smartest person in the room. You like learning. You like attaching yourself with growth and growth opportunities. So this is what's happening right now. That's why there's so much transformation. That's why you're seeking balance. That's why you're seeking knowledge. That's why you're being honest about everything, because you've camouflaged certain feelings, even in relationships. Sometimes you just don't want to be alone, so you tolerate certain things. But this year, starting, you're really cleaning house. Some relationships didn't even make it to the new year because you wanted to step in differently. Not so much better, but you wanted to come through where something which the growth opportunities reflect for you, where you could see yourself in the next year or two, the next 5 years. And the way you were going, there was some sort of blockage. It could be someone, and you just said, you know what? Going into the new year, we can't step together doing what we've been doing. You don't trust me, I don't trust you, and I just don't see you in my future. Or some of you just laid down the law and said, this is what I'm expecting. Before you allow the expectations to be diminished because, again, the security of a relationship. But you're recognizing that you want the company, but you could stand strong by yourself. If they're not bringing anything to the table, complimenting you in that way, you can go without them. But the one thing I like that you're doing is, Leo, you're being completely honest with everybody across the board. That's where that balance is coming. You're letting people know straight up, this is a new year and we're doing things differently. And it's either you get on board or you get off the train right here and right now. People are like, dang, cold-blooded. It's not that. It's just that in order for you to continue to be organized and move forward the way you want to move forward, people in that immediate circle have to be aligned with what it is you're trying to do. Because you don't need any more distractions. You've allowed distractions, even in relationships, to hold you back. Now you're forging forward with steel boots on and you stomping the ground and saying, this is how it's going to be. This is how it's going to be. Either you get it or you don't. I'm tired of walking on eggshells. I'm tired of worrying about how you feel. I'm just tired. I'm stepping with hardcore steel boots and moving forward. I'm lining up everything in my life. I'm getting organized, and I'm not going to let your emotional BS intrude on my life. Every Leo has a breaking point, a point where they say, enough. I'm done. It's either you're going to move right and correctly with me, or you're going to just keep on moving. If we're going to be together, let's make a decision now. Let's stop these games. I'm not a toy. Don't play with me. Sometimes you just get to the point where you say enough is enough. You know the deception is there. You've been listening to your intuition about things. Nobody is not fooling you. Leo, come on. They're not fooling you. Nobody's fooling you. Just because you don't react immediately, the assumption is over your head. Meanwhile, as you're pondering the information you just received without verbally saying anything, people assume that you didn't get it. You got it. But you want to know how to proceed because you are very strategic. You're very strategic. Think of the lion. Think of the lion going through the wilderness, staying safe, protecting, attacking enemies. This is your life. You could be living your best life and somebody just has an issue with you. You ain't say nothing to them. They don't like the way you look in that outfit or you think you cute. You must think, I think I'm cute. You must think I'm the baller. I'm a businessman. I'm a businesswoman. Because I haven't said anything to you. I'm just doing me. And that's a problem for some people. And Leo, some of y'all could be a little stuck up. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But do know one thing. The lion doesn't have a lot of friends. But the lion is respected. You don't have to love the lion, but you will respect the lion. And anyone that approaches you, that knows you, knows that you come correct. But you got your days where the wrong step could set it off. You stay professional, always. Inside might be something completely different because what you say inside and what you say outside is two different things. And you taught yourself to handle the moments as they come because of your past experiences, because of your growth, because of your time management, because of respect. You've always been like a stern person, and at work or whatever, you got things on point, on task. So once you take your little breath and your little breather, you're going to look and see that there's more opportunities for you. And when you pay attention, you don't miss anything. When the lion is in the jungle, he picks up every sound. He hears everything. And he recognizes who's out to attack as well as who could be friend and foe. His senses let him know if you're good or bad. You know what I mean? It's like you're flowing through this, but you working to get in tune with your abilities to hear, to see, so that you decide how you move forward and how you play your hand. Because you're very strategic, Leos. Very polished. and you know what you want. You could have a Leo that is just wild and crazy, but when they get serious about their life and their business, you wouldn't believe the transformation when it's something they're committed to. It gives them a certain sense of power and authority, leadership role. It makes them see beyond the here and now and relish in the thought of opportunities and possibilities. So stay positive, keep the positive mode, and pay attention and listen. Nobody has all the answers. You are a leader and you're forging forward and you're starting to recognize certain things going on in your life that you don't have you don't need to have continue. You're opening the windows and the doors for possibilities to fly in. Be sure to catch them. Peace, love, prosperity. Garnet Queen Tarot here, sharing the general reading message with you, Leos. Thanking you over and over for your support. Thank you again. Thank you again. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so we could continue talking to one another. Thank you again. Take care.